evilslothman here, back for another vid. Yes, it is me. Hello. Yes, I'm not a figment of your imagination. Or am I? Are you crazy? Me. No. Yes, it's me. I'm back after, what, a few weeks now. Good grief. Yeah. These last few weeks are meant to be the weeks I was meant to put up a lot more videos, and I tended just not to do less. I don't know how that's worked. The whole idea was we were meant to do like a big special video for Donkey Kong Country Returns, which was going to be my 200 video, but this is now my 200 video. And it didn't happen. We were meant to we kind of spent time playing unlockables in Mario Kart Wii and playing online and trying to beat people who were cheating just to piss them off. And sometimes it worked. It was really funny when it did. So yeah, I've actually had the last 2 weeks off of work, well, pretty much, apart from Sundays. So that was the whole point. The whole point was to get more videos done, because I thought I'd been slacking, and then I've kind of took a break from everything. I stopped going on Facebook, I stopped going on Twitter, I stopped doing that. I was speaking to one of my mates today, he says, you've fallen off the online thing completely, and that's how usually we keep up, but yeah, what can you do? What's done is done. But let's get back to business. So yes, there's going to be more videos coming up. I'm going to actually do a subscriber shout out video. That's going to be the next video I'm going to do. I'm going to have a look up of people who I feel have not as many subscribers as they should have, and give them a bit of a shout out and everything, just to get them a bit more exposure in the gaming community here on YouTube. I'm also, like I say, it's my 200th video, which is quite scary when you think of it, and it's nearly 400 subscribers. And I've never really done anything for the subscriber counts from 100 to 400. And, well, I've always had plans, but they've always fallen through. It's a bit like that Donkey Kong thing. They've always kind of never come to fruition. So this time I'm going to do the Q&A again, because it's, well, between 100 and 400 there's been a lot more people, so a lot more people can ask questions and everything. What I'm going to do that is probably, I've created a formspring account, and I know people are going, yeah, but I just thought this would be the easiest way, so everybody can ask me questions. I can be in depth as I can. So it's evilslothman on formspring. I just created it about 10 minutes ago, so it should be. I'll put the link in like a speech bubble thing there, and then I'll put it underneath on the info bar as well, or the information pane underneath as well. And then I'll pick all the questions out of there, and I'll answer them all in the formspring thing, and then I'll highlight some of the better questions that have not been used for like the 100 one or something, or if I just find them quite funny or something, just so I don't have to go through all of them. Like, say I got a lot of questions, because there was a few questions last time, and my head, it was, well, we tried to make fun of it. We did the whole questionnaire talk show kind of thing to do with that, and we may try something similar, but you don't really want to go over past things. You want to do something a bit different and push things and that, but that's what we're going to do. What else? I'm going to do that gameplay vid for Radio 3. That's been bugging me for weeks, that I said I was going to do a gameplay vid. Well, I never actually told them. That's another thing that's getting on my nerves. Is I'll do a gameplay vid of Kirby's Epic Yarn on the Wii. When I picked that up, and I haven't done that, and I really should. The other thing was that I haven't been answering comments that much, and it's been really annoying. I went back and said I haven't really answered there's a few videos specifically that, well, since November, I haven't been really answering. There's like some videos I have, and then there's other videos that I just left, and that's not right. That's not really fair, and there's not that many comments that I should be leaving that. It's not like I get a lot of comments on these videos, and it's not fair to people that leave comments to not give them answers or replies to them, and that's not fair. So I'm going to go after this, and I'm going to reply to all the comments. So yeah, some people's email boxes might be getting spammed. But The rest of the video I'm going to do is a few pickups I picked up the other day. Let's see. I got some PS3 games. I went into GameStation the other day and they had some games quite reduced, so I thought I'll pick these up because I've been looking at them for a while and it just felt the perfect time to pick them up. Especially this one. It was like Brutal Legend on the PS3. Now, I've heard some iffy things on this, but a lot of my mates who we like big into heavy metal and lots into music and everything, it says if you really like that, you get the humor and everything of it, then it's a really good game to be in. So I think I'll really enjoy it. And the fact it was £5, really like nothing. So for a PS3 game, that's actually quite scary. But there we go. So yeah, most of it, I think the start of it's fairly adventure, and then it goes RTS near the end. And I quite like RTS games, but on the PS3 that could be a bit weird. So yeah, that was quite interesting. So I thought I'll pick that up. I haven't actually played it yet, because I've been away this weekend. That was, well, more a Valentine's Day thing, so we did it on Saturday instead of doing it today. So nah. But the next game is a game I played the demo of and really liked, but I didn't want to pay full price for it. I was being a cheap cunt. But this is Yakuza 3 on the PS3, and this was £15, if I remember rightly. No, it was 12. I tell a lie. And this actually comes with the soundtrack CD still with it. For pre-owned, that's pretty damn good. I don't know if it'll have the DLC codes, I'm doubting it. But this plays kind of very much... It's a sandbox game, and it's very, very detailed on what it does. It's just that the actual action bits of it are just so over the top. You could like pick up anything and bash them with it. It was like you pick up bikes and do all these kind of moves. I didn't entirely get the the weapon system, how to actually the controls right when I was actually playing the demo of it. But I've seen other things outside, and I think if it was fully explained when you're actually going for the proper game itself, then I think I'll be fine. I know it's Yakuza 3's out here in Japan. It has Yakuza 4, and I've got that zombie game on the way. I could probably download the demo of Yakuza 4 from the Japanese store, because I do have a Japanese account in the PSN. But I don't know. So I can't really find it the last time I looked, but it had some weird games. I downloaded the Bleach one the other week, and I was like, oh, it just looked like Dynasty Warriors, but with Bleach, and it was like, yeah, this game type never kind of works. I just want my versus fighting game, please. This just kind of sucks. But that's a really good idea just for... Oh, I'm going off target, but yeah, have accounts in the USA and the Japanese PSN stores, because that's really... It's... So many demos and games come out there that are completely different, and then you can get game cards from Lixang Lixang's well under PlayAsia or eBay or something to get points and actually buy some of these games. The last one, which I got some funny looks from Cyberlanky here, was I bought Final Fantasy 13. Now I know it gets a lot of stick, and probably most of it's quite deserved. But I always feel that some games get a stigma just because a lot of people shout it, other people believe it, and it gets a lot more bad hype than it usually deserves. And so far, I know it's linear and there's far too many save points. It just annoys me how many save points there are. But actually, so far, it's been pretty good. I've only played about 2.5 hours, and yes, it's going to be about 15 of this very linear path and bosses and everything until you get to a fairly open world kind of story, or open world kind of adventure where you can actually go different places and everything. And that's going to annoy me. The most bits that annoy me is the fact that there's no kind of like villages or towns. And in the first 2.5 hours, you really couldn't do that. Just for the simple fact that of where the story was going, you couldn't do that. But you could have made, especially the dungeon bit when you're like about an hour in, that could have been made a lot more technical. There was ways to do it, and they showed off these little bits, and it was just like, well, we could have done that, but it never let you. It just did like cutscenes and pushed it forward a bit, and it was just like, eh. But the only thing that annoys me is the voice actress for the redhead. She's kind of young, and she just has this really distinct Aussie accent, which is not fine in itself. It's just that I just don't think it suits the character. Well, it suits the character, but you just don't want to punch her because it's like, that's a fucking annoying voice. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying it, actually. I quite like the battle system. I kind of like the paradigm shifts and everything, so I do like that. And then tonight, my girlfriend, for Valentine's Day, maybe this because I don't know why, but she bought me The Social Network on Blu-ray. And I'm not going to complain because I've wanted to see this film for months. I might go and watch this after I've done the comments and everything, because I don't have much to do tomorrow until work. I've just heard a lot of good things, and I really love a lot of David Fincher films. I loved Zodiac. I loved... what else did I love Seven. So there's just... I really like him, and I like a lot of stuff by Aaron Sorkin. It's written by Aaron Sorkin as well, so I thought this will be really good. I'm not the biggest fan of using Facebook myself. Well, I do have a Facebook page, and it's more for checking up on other people rather than writing my own stuff, and a lot of my friends will attest to that. I really just look at stuff. I'll not even comment if other people have done stuff. Not really. So that's usually why I don't mention it on the YouTube page or anything, because it's just not used. But alright, so that's my pickups. I will be doing the shout out tomorrow, hopefully, and then I'll be doing the gameplay vid hopefully Wednesday or Thursday. So leave me any questions if you want to do further stuff for the Q&A, and I'll see you tomorrow. This is Evil Slothman.